Oh, I knew you would be here, Hunter. I hope, Hunter, I really wish that YouTube would update their contrast or, whatever you call it for 1080, 4K. Here comes Lila. Look how big she's getting. And Adam just graduated. Say hi, Hunter.
Hi. Hi.
Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
Yep. I wish so there'd be less buffering, not buffering, but just pixelation and shitty looking streams.
Yeah, I was taking...
He said, hi, Purple.
Purple?
I don't know, he called you Purple.
Oh, because my favorite color is purple.
See, he said he knows you. He tells me he knows you. He said he pays close attention. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's standing behind me, Greg. Yeah.
Anyway, guess what, Hunter? Guess what? I have a Meta Horizon VR headset, just like my cousin Cameron does.
Yep, she got a cool headset, VR headset now, yep.
And me and him are friends. Me and him are friends on the VR thing, so whenever he starts a call, I can join the call and he can join friends to the call. I don't know many of his friends from his school, but I met
That's
one,
okay,
so.
you don't need to. He said that's cool.
Yep.
Where's your mother?
She's
Room. Mm-hmm. That's okay, no big deal. People go to the bathroom. Yep. But it's nice today.
Yeah, September 3rd.
Yep.
Got it.
Very nice.
Which is why I brought sunglasses.
Yep, she brought her sunglasses.
See?
I got my sunglasses on. I look like I'm going to a baseball game, Hunter. Look at me.
Lots of caps.
I look like I'm going to a football game. It's not even football season. Welcome to the stream. There's a graduate right there. Yeah, long time no talk. Who could that be? Hey, what's up, Jasper Rocks? How you doing, buddy? Stick around. We got a car show today.
Hey.
I don't do live streams much anymore, but it's on me right now. See, you're not even on the right side. So, yeah, I do more uploads now, Jasper, for picture quality. And that's what Hunter and I were just talking about, how it's going to go to shit eventually, where, it looks great, and then it'll just go to look terrible. Thank God she got here, because I got to start walking, Hunter. I'm going for an MRI, Hunter, from my whole spine. I got issues.
Father's Day.
Hello? Oh, excuse me. Smile.
Now can we make out?
See that train? They're getting out coins to throw in the fountain. It's a money maker. see how long I last, Hunter. They had no scooters, only wheelchairs. Right over there.
The other side. Here we are. Okay, great. So 1, 2, okay. Yeah.
Oh. That's right. What's that for?
Train.
Oh. This is ridiculous. One line. Oh no, we gotta wait in lines, man. I can't be standing. They don't know that. It's ridiculous at some point, but oh fuck. We'll just- Are those blue blockers? Or are they only for fishing, Hunter? Yeah. I could buy me one of those cheap scooters for a couple $100. I keep seeing them for $39.99 online, but I don't believe that. Look at that guy go. Are they customizable? That's the question. Can we soup them up? It is a train house from somewhere, and Henry Ford did bring it here. Every one of these buildings were brought here by Henry Ford. Share this out, Jasper. Get your community in here. Well, I couldn't tell you what kind of community it might be, but you know, come on, do what you can. Do what you can. But, oh yeah. All right, Hunter. What do we got going on here? Oh, I will. Let me see if I can share this out. I think you fixed it. Woo, we're back in business, baby. Yeah, you have a community tab. You got a community tab. Don't you have people that follow you on your community? Well, you know, it is what it is. But I think we missed the rush. They're waiting in line. I'm sitting down. I can't do that standing anymore. It's going to be like 15 minutes of me sitting. Getting a tan at least, I think. See, I get dragged into this. I'm here to look at cars, not go on a train. All this does is make it take longer. This is ridiculous. Well, they're next in line at least.
Park. Did you grab my I want to see it all.
You didn't grab it.
Welcome, people, welcome. Yeah, the earlier you get in here, the better off you'll be, because, you know, I'm waiting on tickets for a train I'm not even riding. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Here we go. Fucking wait. What? I'm not going on a train.
Well, if you want to do any of the things, you need a wristband.
I'm not a grouch. Be in here and fuck. She got an issue today, like I say something and there's retaliation all the time. I don't have to tell anybody.
Oh, same. I was the same.
Good thing y'all can't smell them.
I really didn't like it either in school. I do like it now. I do like it. I really didn't know if we didn't like it. Sabrina didn't like math either. Science was fun. You cut out.
Hope the quality's holding up, Hunter. Like I said, YouTube automatically just decides to revert to garbage. Very nice. Very nice. Where's that at, Hunter? Is that here? I think I've been there though. Coach and I ate in a diner that's in the actual Henry Ford. Why do I think that's an Etzel? Started my mother.
Dad,
Mm.
would you like to wish your dad a happy Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day.
Okay. Yeah, that's when Happy Father's Day. He said that
You can go to Gilmore and learn how to drive those cars, which is very cool. He's pulling a brake or something. Here comes another one. They're zipping through here right now. Oh, here, another scooter guy. It's got a ram air shaker hood kind of. That looks like it opens and closes. It's pretty cool. Got some Plymouths over here. Roadrunner. Can't leave these three out, you know. Plymouths. I think every area, it's their own cars. So we're going back that way. But yeah, can't leave these three out. Yep. We're driving by again. That's a cool looking one. There's a Road Runner 440. I can hear them coming up on her. They're coming from all directions today. Yep. Oh. There you go.
Yet nobody plays with the bubble ones. Those are her bubble ones. And you'll wonder why I like them. How about you buy me
My dad had an orange pickup growing up. Oh, they got the mini cars, Hunter. We've seen these this time. Yep. Yep. We're letting you get into Lincoln. Pretty cool. Must be his car. Well, we got the little mini Mustangs. Thunderbird. Yeah, I've seen them before. Not the first time. Yep, pretty cool.
I feel like I could ride in one of them.
Oh, yeah. What time's the parade?
As soon as we line up.
Oh, okay.
They said 11:30, so that's the grandstand.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Let's see what we can catch it at. Oh, yeah, they're going for a ride. There's Larry. Is that a tap? They said they're having a parade, so.
They did that last year.
Well, and obviously the cars are gonna.
No, we're not doing the playground today. Today is Father's Day, so we're gonna hang out with Dad. And then when he's done doing his thing, then we can do the playground.
What time you got to be there?
4. You're welcome to come. It's pizza.
Yeah, I'll just cancel work.
I forgot.
We'll go lose the house. You know.
Joel, I forgot it was Sunday and you worked
Yeah.
Sunday. Last year you didn't work weekend, so.
I'll start taking off the weekends. We'll hang out at your parents' house.
I'm saving my money for
Say hi, Hunter.
Hi, Hunter.
There you go. One of them hideaways. That's pretty cool. Oh,
You can watch the parade.
you might as well.
I'm gonna take her to get a drink and a candy.
All right.
Right back. Save a seat.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You're walking away. There you go. How's this for a spot, Hunter? We're supposed to line them up for a parade.
All right, folks, welcome to our 2026 Motor Muster. This is, in fact, the 40th anniversary of our first Motor Muster back in 1986. My name is Matt Anderson, Curator of Transportation here at the Henry Ford. Delighted today to be joined by two of my colleagues, two of the best in the business, Mr. Derek Moore, automotive historian. Derek, how are you?
Ah, there we go. I'm doing wonderful, Matt. How are you?
And assisting on the mic, Mr. Andrew Beckman, the archivist at the Studebaker National Museum, South Bend, Indiana. Andy, how are you?
Just great, just great. Well, so glad to be here. Couldn't ask for a nicer day for a car show.
Yeah, weather's absolutely beautiful, and those of you who've been coming over the years know that each year we like to pick out a special theme. It's often a make or a model, celebrating an anniversary, that sort of thing. This year we're doing something a little different. Well, that was frightening. This year we're doing something a little different. We're spotlighting an entire model year, 1965, and that is in celebration of the Jackson home, the new building that's opened here in Greenfield Village just last weekend, and that is where Dr. King helped organize the Selma to Montgomery marches of March 1965 that led on to the passing of the landmark Civil Rights Act later that year. And also a big year for the auto industry here in the U.S. It sold more than 8.8 million cars. Best-selling car of the year was the Chevrolet Impala. There was some interesting safety at that point and emissions. Ralph Nader published his book, Unsafe at Any Speed, which gets a lot of attention because of what he's written about the Corvair, but in general it was really a commentary on the lack of safety standards coming out of Detroit. And in addition to all of that, some new models that came out as well, including a few that made very big sales impacts. So we'll be talking about all of that. We've got a selection of 1965 model year cars over in the Central Market, just behind the bleachers there, and those folks have been good enough to come out and do a special passenger review for us now. So we'll do that, then we're going to have a little surprise for you, then we'll roll on into the early 60s cars and just keep on going. So we'll get started with 1965, or highlights from, I should say.
Well, Matt, I think there's a Ford in our future here. It seems very, very appropriate to start off with a Mustang.
That's right. Well, I mean, if you're going to talk about 1965 model introductions, the sort of 800-pound gorilla is the Ford Mustang. The big news coming out of there. Maybe we see your card just to make sure we get a proper introduction. So the Mustang was the brainchild of Lee Iacocca, who had joined Ford initially working in sales, cooked up a clever sales campaign for selling, I think it was 59 Fords, 59 down, or 57 down. But in any event, caught the attention of the general management here in Dearborn, and Iacocca was allowed to move to Dearborn and start working up his way in upper management. Eventually named a vice president or a general manager of Ford by 1960 or thereabouts. And there he really realized that the youth market was rising. The baby boomers were coming of age. They were interested in buying some of their first cars, and if they could build a car that just looked young, looked sporty, they might have a real winner on them. And that was the genesis of the Ford Mustang, which lived up to every hope and more, selling more than 417,000 cars within the first year after its introduction at the New York World's Fair in April of 1964, and then well over 600,000 in total for the extended 18-month model year. But we're looking at a 1965 Ford Mustang here, brought to us courtesy of Richard Pasino of New Boston, Michigan, and this is the fastback style. So initially, Mustang available as a hardtop coupe or a convertible, the fastback was introduced with the more traditional model rollout. And that was part of the Mustang's genius in its launch, coming out of the New York World's Fair in April of '64. They had all the oxygen to themselves. There were no other cars being released at that time, so Ford was able to, in a sense, get a jump on the competition. But, as you say, sold like hotcakes right out of the gate.
I hear a lot about the 64 and a half, 65 Mustang thing. What's that all about?
Yeah, and collectors do make a distinction between the early Mustangs, which they will call 64 and a half, being introduced mid-model year like that. But technically, they were all considered 65 model year cars. Ford always advertised them as that. In fact, the VIN number on the cars indicated 65 production, even if they were made for the early 65 or 65 or 64 and a half model. But yeah, important distinction to make. And you would not see a fastback style in the 64 and a half because of that split. There were some other minor changes made. The most notable, the V8 option went from the 260 V8 to the 289, which you see under the hood on this vehicle. But great car, and underneath just a basic Ford Falcon chassis, right? It's a hot-selling compact car from 1960, and that's part of why Mustang was such a success. They were able to build it not on the cheap, but for less money than it would take, obviously, building something entirely from the ground up.
Indeed, and Ford would, I think we could safely say, was still suffering some of the Edsel hangover when the Mustang was coming along. It was very much a car on a budget, hence the use of the Falcon's underpinnings, but really just a smashing success out of the gate. And I'm sure we'll talk about this some later, but the Mustang really, as you said before, Matt, the car that can be designed by the buyer, the performance car, fairly economical car. You can load it up with many different options, the 3 different body styles, but really anything you could possibly want from the Mustang, Ford is more than happy to sell. I believe a television was even an option, was it not?
There was a little dash-mounted black and white television that was available, right? And I don't think they sold too many of them. And I hope nobody was watching television as they were driving a Mustang down the road. But you're right, a car designed to be designed by you, so a very personal car in a real sense. And we should say that this Mustang would have sold base price about $2,589, so reasonably priced as well, which is obviously part of the car's appeal. Couldn't talk about 1965 without a Mustang. Great way to kick it off. Thank you so much.
And next up, we have another kind of entry into the pony car market. There's a story behind that. 1965 AMC Rambler Marlin, brought to us by Kevin and June King in Ortonville, Michigan. And the Marlin was originally intended to kind of be more of a Mustang-sized automobile. It was based on the Rambler American. AMC created the Tarpon show car, and nifty little fastback design, and everything. Boy, this is great. We could sell a bunch of these if we build those. Unfortunately, at that time, AMC's existing V8 did not fit into the American chassis, so they said, no problem, we'll just put it on the larger classic chassis. You had the V8, and plus, you get some extra room. However, it didn't really have its attractiveness still when they put it up on the larger classic chassis. And it kind of struggled to find an identity. Obviously, you can see much larger than the Mustang we just saw. But on the plus side, you still had plenty of room for 5 or 6 passengers in there. And I'd say of the AMC products, the Marlins today definitely have a cult following. I'm delighted to have this example in front of us here.
Yeah, Kevin and June mentioned that the car was purchased. They bought it in 2004. At the time, it had something like 9,400 miles on it. Just incredible. But the first owner bought it new and then unfortunately got laid off from his job. So the car kind of sat parked for the most part, apart from the occasional grocery run or beer run it would seem. But fantastic car and some modern safety upgrades over the years. But for the most part, they've just been enjoying it, having a beautiful car. We appreciate you sharing it with us today. Thank you.
I think we're heading back to the fine Ford family of automobiles here. Could we see your number real quickly, just so we get a proper identification?
This is the part where I point out we've appropriately started with a red car, a white car, and a blue car. Of course, celebrating the semi-quincentennial, the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, coming up in just a few short weeks on July 4th. So it seemed a patriotic, appropriate start.
And we have your 1965 Lincoln Continental, brought to us by Jeff and Sonia Roberts in West Greenfield, Michigan. And I gotta say, Matt, I think we have a luxury car before us, because my goodness, that just screams affluence and luxury and comfort, and all with a nice V8 package under the hood.
Yeah, it widely agreed to be one of the most beautiful production cars to come out of the decade. And introduced in this form in 1961, having been completely restyled by Albert Engel at Ford Motor Company, in a way a kind of reaction to the tail fins in chrome that GM was particularly known for in the 1950s. A way to kind of tune all that down and be a little tastefully simple, a little more elegant in the Continental bar style.
Yes, indeed, very fitting. Of course, the Continentals were known from the reception, had Edsel Ford's eye for style initially, and Continental Mark IIs in the late 50s also, certainly very handsome automobiles. And I love just little details like the fender crown trim. It starts at the very front of the car, the leading edge above the marker light, goes all the way back and really frames the side of the car, gives an already long car an even longer and more luxurious appearance to it.
Yeah, and I think one of the great things too, seeing the last three cars, is this really shows us the difference of styling in the studios at all of the companies. And one of the great things, I don't know if you guys would be kind enough, but one of the great things about this era of Continental is this has suicide doors. So I don't know if you guys would open those two doors on the passenger side. And just a really great design here. A lot of work went into as well the design work on this for structural engineering to have what we would call that B-pillar, the post between the two doors, and this chassis be structurally strong enough to be able to do this. These are an incredible feat of engineering in that aspect, to be able to do this in a convertible setup like Continental did. So just an amazing vehicles. And like I say, just the difference in the styling we've already seen. This is really one of the high eras, I think, of styling in American car culture.
Absolutely. Base price on this car, a little under $6,800. Total production, $3,356. So grateful to you for sharing this one with us this weekend.
Quiet as a whisper. I believe our first Buick of the afternoon here. '65 Buick Skylark, brought to us by Jim Nagel of Fraser, Michigan. And we talked a little bit about this yesterday, Matt, but how the compact cars that came about in the early 1960s really kind of rethought how everyone in the industry was shaping their model line. Even Buick, consistently a more borderline luxury automobile, definitely upper price level automobiles, but their cars are getting smaller with the intermediates and even had the compact models during the 60s. And the Skylark was kind of on the smaller side for what Buick owners or Buick buyers used to see in their showroom.
Why is she getting closer to other people?
This is just 150
No, I
inches
had the
and
program
priced at about $2,700. Total production of this particular model, coupe convertible, $46,698. But the Skylark, Dave, had been around since 1961, and initially on a upper level luxury Roadmaster chassis before becoming a model in and of itself. And we'll be talking about this, I'm sure, throughout the decade of the 1960s, the idea of an option package that proved so popular and eventually becomes a model in its own right. So this is a good way to kind of introduce that concept. Basic V8 engine option on this, or the base V8, I should say, 350-inch cast iron block aluminum heads, generating about 210 horsepower. And Jim here notes that this is an all-original vehicle, including the color, and bigger engine was offered that year in the model, but he calls it a fantastic vehicle and a great cruiser. I have to agree with him. Love you sharing the Skylark with us. Thank you so much.
Quiet.
Huh?
Quiet. You can hear that one sitting over there.
I don't know about you guys, but Sounds like a little American muscle.
I think so.
That's what that sounds like.
Can we see your number, please, just to verify? Staying in the General Motors family here, moving over to the Oldsmobile division. We have a 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442, brought to us by Kathy and Gary Giacomo Matonio. They hail from New Boston, Michigan, and definitely screams muscle car. I think that is.
It does, and building on what we're talking about, this was introduced initially as an option package on the F-85 and the Cutlass before it became its own model, but that designation 442, now quite legendary, has a really practical origin. It's a 4-barrel carburetor on a 4-speed transmission and a dual exhaust, 442. So sometimes the most enduring names are the simplest, the most straightforward.
And those of you who are concerned about punctuation and that type of thing, it was hyphenated from 1964 to 1968, but after that it was just the 442s, no M dashes, hyphens, or braces, or anything like that.
Base price on the car, $2,983, but that 442 package would add $156 to the sticker price there. And the car was redesigned somewhat for the 1965 model year with those chrome body scoops you see there just behind the side doors ahead of the rear wheel well. Perfectly framing 414 badging on there, an additional 44 badging inside the dashboard as well. But we always love seeing these cars. They're very special. As we like to say, the 442 adds up to a perfect 10 every time. Thank you so much.
That's right, folks. You get mad humor here as well, Motor Buster.
Certainly a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette here, and from the second generation of Corvette, and one that many fans will still consider the sort of peak of Corvette styling in the long history of that marque.
And this particular Corvette is brought to us by Wally and Judy Peterson of Farmington Hills, Michigan. And this, for many people, this is the sweet spot of the Corvettes. It's certainly one of my personal favorites as well.
Yeah, this is, as Matt says, the second generation of Corvette, 1965. These were built in St. Louis, the St. Louis plant in St. Louis, Missouri. And just fantastic cars. Bill Mitchell styling down on this vehicle. And just wonderful vehicles. Of course, all fiberglass, the claim to fame of Corvette since its inception in 1953. And just as Matt and Andy have already said, kind of really the peak Corvette for many people is this second generation. And kind of the legendary Corvette in people's minds. This was really where Corvette starts to take off in sales and becoming what we, of course, refer to as America's sports car.
Yeah. And worth noting, but by 1965, the automatic transmission had basically standardized throughout the U.S. industry. But most Corvettes, in fact, about 90% of the 1965 Corvettes were sold with a 4-speed manual transmission, going back to the idea of it being an enthusiast automobile. Base price on this car, about $3,212, and total production for 1965, $15,376. Beautiful Corvette. Thank you so much for being here this week.
And very appropriate to have the American flag on there as well as the sports car. And of course, the car of astronauts. Many astronauts would drive Corvettes throughout the generations.
That's right. So all of those 1965 models are on view in Detroit's Central Market, just behind the grandstand, as well as the museum's own 1965 Pontiac GTO. So if you have a few minutes, please wander over there and take a look at those vehicles. And as I said, I have a little surprise for you. The key word here is little. We'll let them get set up and then turn over the microphone to these folks. I dare say these Thunderbirds have just hatched.
I would say that is truly the definition of a little bird.
right, folks. These are power cars built by the Power Car Company of Connecticut, and they were built in cooperation with Ford Motor Company to help promote and advertise the Ford Thunderbird, starting with the first Thunderbirds in the mid-50s, going all the way through to 1967. Now, most of them would have been electrically powered with batteries. Some were gasoline powered with small single engine lawnmower type engines in them, and primarily marketed toward children. They would sometimes be given away in contests at Ford dealerships, sometimes used at carnivals and amusement parks, that sort of thing. They can also be purchased through higher-end toy stores like FAO Schwartz, priced anywhere between $400 and $500. But you'll notice the styling on these little cars reflects the styling changes in the Thunderbird from year to year, and the paint, believe it or not, is all factory correct as well to match Ford's paint. And you'll notice the stray Mustang or two in the mix as well, helping to advertise that car. But we have a very special guest with us here that I'm going to turn over the microphone to in a moment, Mr. Jim Sinkowski, who is the son of the former general manager of Power Car. So he has a literal family connection to these vehicles and to this story. And I'll let him tell you a little bit more about them.
Hello, everybody, and yes, I was the son of Joseph Sinkowski, the general manager from the beginning to the end. For
Maybe this lady would move out of the way.
When I was about 4 years old, I was involved in the advertising for the little Thunderbird, the first Thunderbird in 1955. And the company built Thunderbirds every year from 55 till 66, which we don't know of any other company in the world that did anything like that. Each model year they came out with the exact 1/3 scale replica of the Big Bird. They also did Mustangs, they did some Plymouths that are quite rare, and some big Mercuries that are quite rare. But my dad, in all those years, we said that he always had his hand on every car that went through the place. It was a fairly small company. So every time we see one, we say, well, if it's for sale, we want to buy it, because Dad probably handled it. We still enjoy these, and the families that have brought these here and restored these are very interesting to talk to. They're down below in the marketplace, and you should stop by and say hello to them and look these things over. They're very rare and very unique and a lot of fun to watch. So thanks for listening, and thanks for looking at these.
We doing a drag race here? We doing a drag race? We had a burnout yesterday with one of these.
We did. I mean, we've got enough. They were going in an oval earlier. We could do a Indy 500.
He's drifting. He's drifting.
I always want to see a Le Mans start with electric.
Yeah, that's right. Especially the adults.
Oh, most definitely.
Just fun cars, and I've had fun watching some of the adults who are driving these cars with the rest of the traffic here at Motor Muster. Where else would you see something like that than right here? I ask.
I mean, this almost looks like a Dr. Seuss book happening right in front of us.
I mean, I'd ask for a ride, but they're tight.
Really bless the springs. Lift the house.
A true micro car traffic jam.
And folks, just sit tight. We are going to roll directly into the early 1960s cars. We're getting those staged right now. We'll start to bring those across. And we'll talk about those for a little bit. Then we're going to take a little break and come back to talk about the late 1965 cars. We split that decade into two parts because we have a lot of great participants from those years. Of course, we'll go into the 70s after that.
Open it, I'll drink it. Open it, I'll drink it.
On time. We'll be having our award ceremony this afternoon at 4:30. As hopefully most of you know, we do a popular choice award system here at Motor Muster. And if you haven't voted yet, there is still time. Votes are being collected until 1 p.m. You just go over to the information tent in front of the lodge there. They'll give you a ballot. You can choose your favorite for each decade, and we'll tabulate those and then give out prizes about 4:30 or so. Always a fun program, and great opportunity to have your voice heard.
Are we locking or are we staying?
No, we're gonna walk.
Other special programs going on.
We'll go down there. It looks like a whole
We've got,
field of
musical
cars.
performances throughout the village. We have a number of historic vignettes representing the different decades here at the Motor Muster. One of the new additions this year, we have a vignette celebrating the hot rod culture of the 1950s over by the J.R. Jones General Store. A couple of Model A's being worked on by a couple of folks who actually worked on our own Model T garage. And you know, I hesitate to even call it a vignette because they actually own those hot rods and they're doing real work on those cars throughout the weekend. So it works out well for everybody.
Yeah.
We also, I hope folks have noticed, have a trailways
Couple Schwinns.
4104, in fact, across the town hall.
We're on the move again. Oh, there's Strobe's beer case. There you go. Midget. There's a handle. A lot of people had their hands on that. It's a sob. Oh yeah. Pretty cool. You're fine, Lila. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool, Adam? This is sharp. Okay. Just down and around. Look, come on. You got this car coming. Yep. Yeah, these are the cars for the next one. Your mother coming back? Where'd she go?
There's no more cars.
I know, I'm waiting for your mother. Well, it's all right, Adam.
There's a car coming out.
They're leaving.
Oh, the lady said they
He got another one.
Yeah, they're the same ones we saw.
It's okay. Very cool. Yeah. There's a lot to sit through. Oh.
I mean, I cleaned my bathroom.
Excuse me.
Watch out, buddy.
That's a pretty cool one.
We were at Disney. Yeah, how was your ice cream? It was bad
DeSoto. Pontiac. 52, that is. Look at this little tiny thing. What the heck is it? Oh, tiny that is. Pretty cool looking. Let's Sterling Heights it's from. This guy got a tagger on the roof. LaSalle's. These are all LaSalle's, obviously, because they grouped the cars. Duh. Cadillac. Oh, I see her. She's coming down the thing now. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking.
Cars been across more ocean than me.
Cars what?
Cars been across more ocean than me.
Put that in the garbage can for me over there. Put that in the garbage can for me over there.
I don't know. We were pretty close.
The collar's nice.
You want more, Dad?
Yeah, it's just all roped off. What people? Wow. Look at, yeah. Wonder why. Wonder why. Things people do. Very cool.
Oh, thank you
Do you
so
guys
much.
want a photo?
You know, we're good.
Okay. Have a good one. Go Blue.
Yeah, go blue.
The Speedster. Studebaker. 58 Plymouth Fury. It's a coupe.
Yep.
So they said, what do we do? Well, let's get the bid, floor it up 10,000 times, put it on the radiator cap, all in shape. Here we go. And that lasted about late 38, 30, a little bit of 39 in the work. Start your car. It's getting to be a big challenge. I'm 18 years old. Oh, yeah. Next call,
Nine.
Only got one repaint. I mean, how you get the glass in?
I don't know.
Oh, you're fine, sir.
Okay.
My brother used newspaper back in the day. And water.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You'd think the ink would come off or something, but no, you just
No,
keep going.
I know. It works.
It does. I don't know what kind of wax he was using, but you slide off the paint.
Oh.
He had just a Bronco, too. Bronco 2. When he took care of it, he was immaculate. Oh, you're fine. box in the back to put your stuff in. Pretty, very cool looking.
Still working, so
Very cool.
thank you.
So you basically want to put your stuff inside the box so nothing would happen to the top.
If the top is down, that's how much space you got.
Okay, very cool. That neat?
Yep, it looks neat. It feels neat.
And that dashboard's metal.
It's metal. Which
Yep.
is
Very cool.
very lucky, very cool.
Nice. This is nice too. Soft, huh? Bring it around to this turn. Very nice. Go this way. Down here. You want to sit in it? You want to sit in this? He'll let you. Thank you. Look, yeah, look at Mom. Yeah.
That is adorable.
Looks like she's old enough to drive now.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, and that year, if you could see over the wheel, they probably didn't say nothing.
Yeah, raise the seat up. Sure could.
Go for it. Save your money.
They're not that expensive.
Oh.
All right, honey.
Now,
What do you say?
Welcome.
Very
You
cool.
got the perfect color on. You see,
Yep.
you go
Yeah, it
with
works.
the
I've seen bucket tees go from 20 grand
Yeah.
back in the early 90s, and now people want $100,000 for them.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah, and that's what I'm just thinking of the investment it could have been.
Yeah.
Because I could have
Oh,
bought them like when I was 20 years old,
Well,
had the
let me
money.
tell you, the white one, the white Thunderbird convertible over there.
Yeah.
I paid $500 for that car. 7-year-old used car in 1967.
Jesus.
My son's got it now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You think about it, though, what they're worth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Lila. Going this way. Look. See that? Those bicycles? They're Schwinn's, but they're made in the USA. Over probably 50 years ago. And the reason to tell you that is because your Schwinn's were made in China or some foreign country. Very cool, very cool. Ford. These are Fords. This looks like I don't know what they are because I don't. This guy, they said he didn't get his order right. We should talk to him about it. We got your brownies. They're right here, buddy. And your hot dog. So stop the complaining. Feed the kids. Shut up.
And your soda.
That's right. Tell them. Look how fake that is. That is cool looking. It looks real. Folks.
You have your soda, you have your
Yep,
hot
yep,
dogs,
yep.
your brownies, your other
Even a
stuff,
hot chocolate with cinnamon.
including a hot chocolate
Yep.
with cinnamon. So stop your freaking
Decoration
whining
only.
and
Please don't eat this.
kids.
Back up a little. Come on. What's it say? They're very cool though.
Yep.
She got her order. She got a banana split over there. Check it out.
Yep.
All right. And the waitress. This is neat. Pretty cool. Mom wanted the banana split, it looks like. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Red Corvette.
It was just like she looks like not Jack, but
All back here, those guys.
yeah. So here's the thing: is so you know how
It's a Studebaker. Oh, they got YouTube drama, folks. There's a Buick and a Cadillac. Look at this setup. That's wild looking. You never know what you're gonna see. That is a flathead V8. Very cool. Oh yeah?
Yep. This car's been part of his family for
60 years, huh?
60 years. 3 owners in total. Previously owned
Wow.
by the governor of West Virginia.
Wow. That is cool.
Yep.
That is cool. Packard. Check that out. Something different.
All right, you guys.
Right
Good
on
seeing you.
down.
We'll be around.
63 Chevrolet Chevette. Chevy 2. Chevrolet Chevy 2. What the? Okay. Right on around to that wing window. Look at that. I like that. Deluxe, super deluxe Plymouth.
that's what the sunglasses are. That's beautiful. Look, they even have a cute little umbrella.
Not legally, but you not even
64, 84, 64, 46, 48.
There's like the Eagle Tavern, but that's all kind of like.
Buick. Oh. All right. Then we got these few in the middle down here. And then up the road. I keep forgetting you can bring your bicycle and ride around in here, Lila. You know that? Wow, that's a Black Phantom. That's cool.
And they have the signature inside of the rim.
Yeah, because it's a Schwinn, but it's a Black Phantom. This is a very nice bicycle. Very sharp.
Oh, honey, they're at their campground, so if they aren't in booze already, then they're probably bringing them.
On the dashboard. What about that?
Yes.
It's a Rambler Custom. You gotta walk around here.
Yes, Jay and the kids just got there. Now she doesn't know if they're gonna make house by 4. Wake up at 4 or 5 or 6. Who knows?
In my come and I just put that camera I just
Honey, I don't know if they're coming today or not.
okay.
Animan is being Animan.
different. Don't see that at a car show. Picture of the assembly line, possibly that car being decked. Yep.
Yeah, it's a spotlight and a mirror. I see that. Oh yeah, it's kind of fun. Yes.
Jarts! Oh, nice. He's got the jarts. We need.
It's all a full set. It's all full set in there. Still got the thermos and the sandwich thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we need. You need to play high money darts with, for money, but no one can move. Can't run.
Yeah. Well, I've heard some stories, man. On
Oh,
darts. Like I've heard. Oh, some guy came to. Oh, you know what we used to do with the darts? It's really fun. Take garbage can lids and we hold them over our head and we throw them straight up in the air. I'm like, I don't know how many people in your neighborhood survived this, but I wouldn't want to live there.
My grandmother had a set. I grew up playing them.
Oh, I know.
I'm 53.
Oh yeah, come on, who didn't? Yeah.
Beautiful. That's great to see those there.
Yep.
Beautiful car. Great stories.
I gotta run up to the front here.
Wild. Indiana, Michigan, Lincoln Highway.
Your son.
Yes.
And my dad told me the spotlights and the rear view mirrors were because people didn't have porch lights.
Right.
So you shine
you
the
can
light to
you
see
can
the house number.
address. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. That's really cool, but that's the truth.
Yep. I know. Yeah.
You know?
He knew.
Hey, you're at the front? Okay, I'll be on my way up. Okay, all right, see ya. All right, bye.
That's cool. He's got the real darts. Kind of kill yourself with by accident. Trailways bus. Oh, look at this sucker. Oh, geez. Look at that get up. Bonneville. There's a vet. Couple vets. Okay. T-birds. Shiver in the hay. Now I seen one like this And
Did you say Eagle Tavern?
very cool.
Okay, if I just see a sign that's like she's walking.
Hey, you're keeping up pretty good, huh?
All they have.
I don't understand. My nightmares are made of.
What you think? Is it just something a serial killer would drive, or what? Huh?
Oh, how the windows go like that. It's E.
Yeah, that's got.
E.
Okay.
E.
This is a new addition to the village, folks. What? They'll take you inside by appointment?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to make one.
Sign up for it up front.
Is like the house like extended in the back? Was that all part of it?
Yeah.
Or is it
It's got a tour of the house, just like the Edson lab.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying, the house with pink stops, and then there's a building behind it. Is that building part of the house,
No,
or is that
I
an
think-
additional
no.
structure?
No, I think they made that
To
go with the house.
okay. Okay.
Why'd they have to dig a giant hole?
Basement. They brought everything.
It's a house, Adam.
They brought everything.
Yeah, it's got an entry. Okay. I see how they're doing it. You got it. Very cool, though. All right.
Specifically did this so that it would look.
I smell fire.
It's gasoline burning. Check out this little trike here. See it? Yep, that's a Schwinn. Yours is a Schwinn.
Oh,
Yep, pretty cool, huh?
yep.
Oh.
Going somewhere?
Mustang, 65. We got some Mustangs. Oh. And the car. There's another 65 over here. of them running over here.
So I'm not running drums anymore. I don't know why you have drums on it. Oh, that was good. You don't remember Roast and Center Point? They had the drum.
Running, they're taking them up to the stage.
Go ahead.
There's Pat on his new voice. That was on Pat on his new voice.
Yeah.
Where's your buddy at?
I was close.
You were.
Man, cougar. Some Mustangs.
You're going to be up here.
LMG. Some more Schwinns, Lila.
I think
Yeah, here's the thing. So if it is, you could get in down there, really down there.
It's a good one. It's like
This is the DeLorean my nephew tried to destroy the interior on one year. Yeah.
stand in front of your brother.
Has it got broken windshield? Oh, it sure does. That's crazy. It's not might be. I don't think it's. I don't think it's the same one.
Do you want me to see if the weather stripping comes off for my
Windshield wasn't broke on the last one.
Stainless steel.
No. It'll be a hailstorm.
Cocaine
I want this car. Aunt Manda wants this car.
Oh, fuck.
Aunt Manda will fist fight you for this car.
What happened? Just a Herbie car. City SS.
Yeah, boats are done. Because, Joey lives right next door.
Whew. Not bad, guys. Not bad of a show today. Here's a Mustang. Cyclone spoiler. Interesting. Malibu. Low miles matching numbers. Very interesting. Hey, rat fink. Wouldn't have seen that if I didn't stop.
That's your ride, Mama. What the story behind that was, I grew up poor in Pennsylvania, big family. They used to clean the junkyard, and I guess that kind of stuck with me as I grew up. But we never had money for a new car, so I would be responsible for, repairing my mother's car. So that's the story behind that. I'll see if I can see the lyrics, or maybe I can sing a little bit of it for you. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. Is it working back there, bud, the song?
What a setup.
Oh, we lost the speaker somehow. Well, we used to have the music to it. The speakers look like they're not gonna cooperate. We probably have too many things connected to the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. But anyways, here's some of the lyrics. But if you go to the YouTube, you'll see the old Corvair. That used to be Elvis's song Teddy Bear, and we changed that to Old Corvair. They love that at the Ypsilanti Car Museum. Let's see. Wow, this thing is really active. Okay. Well, that's your ride,
Oh,
mama.
go ahead. You go ahead, man.
That's your ride
You're
for
fine.
you.
I'm just standing here.
That's your ride, mama. Just ain't very new. That's your ride. That's your ride. That's your ride now, mama.
What a setup.
Ain't
Cool.
very new.
Probably needs a reboot, reconnect.
That's your ride, mama.
Let's go.
Very new.
Almost there. We're going to walk back the other side.
Well, mama, she done told me. Papa done
He
told
says that he needs to reboot, honey.
son, that car you're cooling in. She ain't gonna run
Yeah.
with you, but that's your ride. That's your ride. That's your
That looks like the
ride
Bumblebee
now,
car.
mama. I'll make you and kind of like they say, I'm greeting the old Chevy, I'm greeting the show, then you won't be bothered by those northern stores.
Pinto.
So you'll get, we're going to try to get some more things before we can get out there at the car show more often.
Lincoln Continental.
You have a real job, people say,
Lincoln. That's a Lincoln. Continental.
a little bit late to the party, but hey, people still want it. All right, have a good day.
Huh?
404 barrel.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's fun riding them. We did a car and driver tour. What, 2 weeks? And we were in one of our
That's the side I see.
Slug. That's cool. Very sharp.
The stuff on that Volkswagen. Oh, yeah.
69, 70, and they run like bees and all kinds of Chevelle and Cutlass.
They called, yeah.
Bees are always a fan.
They called them, the 1970s, they called them the Hemi. They would beat
They never got rid of it. 289.
Is this yours, sir? Well, I made sure I made it all the way down here to see all of them.
I appreciate the trip.
Yeah.
All
I
of
love
them,
green
all-
too.
All of them.
That's nice.
All of them, like 100% all of them.
Yeah.
That's your money's worth.
And I
Very
have
nice
my
car.
same car. It's the exact same shade as this.
Does it drop down for a surfboard?
You can. I put skis in it once in a while, but not anymore.
Okay. Very nice. Very cool. Here's the bonus question. Do you know if it was built in Michigan or New Jersey?
It was built here at Dearborn Assembly.
Okay.
The
Okay.
reason I'm so emphatic about it because I went with it.
Okay. Okay.
I worked there at the time, so.
All right. My dad worked in the Edison plant.
Ah, Edison, New Jersey.
Yeah, and I worked there too. So,
Wow. I haven't heard of that in a long time.
yeah.
It's still around? I don't know.
No, it's been closed since 2004.
The reason there was another one that was over there. I worked in the mailroom, so we handled all kinds of mail.
Okay.
There's another place in New Jersey. I can't remember where it was. All kinds of places.
Mawa.
Mawa, that's it.
Yeah. They closed that one too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was a combination of management and hourly people stealing.
Imagine.
Oh, I know because I worked in Edison and
I heard Edison was kind
Sticky
of a
Fingers. No, it wasn't a dump. We just built compact vehicles. It was a very good place to work. A good
It was
union.
a good place. Okay.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't they build F-150s there?
No, we built Rangers.
Rangers.
That was the end. We built the Ranger, and then Minnesota finished it off.
Oh, okay.
And then people wanted it so bad they brought it back. So they didn't want to hurt the sales of the F-150. And that's why they went with the gas mileage deal, so they could just give you a truck, and you got mileage kind of like that Ranger. So.
My buddy's had 3 Rangers. He's driven all them things at 200,000.
Oh yeah, put the mileage on them. Yeah.
Bulletproof little rascals.
I drive a Heritage right now, a 04 Heritage.
I got 150, but I might get a smaller one the next time around. I'm not sure. I still got my northern place, and I like that little size.
Yeah. I've owned a couple different Fords, so this is nice. I'd take this home with me.
Oh, there was another place, Metuchen, is that right?
Metuchen. Well, Metuchen is Edison.
Oh, okay.
They just restructured the boundaries or whatever, and the way Edison, the way the plant always set, it was always really in Edison.
Oh, all right.
So, but Henry Ford, when he bought houses, he bought them in both cities. Because he just showed up and said, I'll buy your house.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's how he did it.
Oh, I know.
And he paid you top dollar, and he put it in his assembly plant.
He had a lot of
right in your neighborhood.
A lot of things people don't know about.
Nope.
Like all these little towns around
Yes.
here, around Michigan, they tried to put in water mills and all that stuff. He tried to he was big on cottage industry.
I grew up right there in Edison. You know, Metuchen, Edison, and all the Thomas Edison stuff in Menlo Park right there. So.
I grew up here in town with the Ford Motor Company.
Okay.
I worked there for 36 years.
I'm going up on 34 right now, and I'm in the top 200. So I got no complaints.
No complaint.
Nope. So.
When I was ready to go, they made me a good offer, so I was like,
Yeah. I know what you mean, because my father worked 53 years, and I'm looking at doing 42. So. Yeah. Listen, I work with a gentleman.
If you like it, still stay with it.
I'm 53, going to be 54, and I work with a gentleman that was born 2 months. He started for Ford Motor Company 2 months before I was born. I work with him every day. So, and he knows. I tell him all the time, I know your seniority. Because oh, good. Well, I got 34. He's got 50 something, 53. He's got 53 and a couple. Yeah.
I worked with a guy that had 60 years.
That's crazy.
It really was, and he was going to retire, and he took a vacation. He went to Boston, I think. Anyways, he was working on an LST because he served on one in World War II. He was working on it, had a stroke, never recovered, never came back. And he looked like one of Henry Ford's illegitimate children. I probably shouldn't say that.
That's funny though. Who cares?
But that's a Ford,
could be true.
Ford City, Ford Dearborn Tail. But anyways, he probably had more Ford stock than the Ford family.
Yeah, I know people. And, I know a lot of happy people right now with Ford stock.
His retirement, which would have been a whopper.
Very cool.
There you go.
Beautiful car though.
And he was one of those kind of guys, if you give him a steel block in the file, he could make you a cuckoo clock out of it. And it would work really well.
You ready?
He had a Model T that he
I'm walking. Nice talking to you. Very cool. Here I come, Adam. That's very cool. Oh, I gotta walk. All right, that's a great conversation, guys. Retiree and everything. Look at this. Oh yeah, he got his deck of cards in his pocket probably. That lady ain't like she ain't never saw a camera before. She stopped. The Gran Torino Sport.
Yeah, it was a remake of
For a while, and then just have to stretch it out.
and it's like embarrassing because at home I do it.
Hoo-wee. is. It is a Mustang. These body styles, they change them. You see some of them, you're like, what is that? I've seen a couple that look like Mustangs, and they're not even a Ford. Here's a Cutlass. Look at the round ovalish headlights. Trans Am.
But what the difference?
That's a nice Trans Am.
You need to go to England.
Son of America.
I got my money out of that. Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Candy striping.
Yes, I remember that.
It's another Gran Torino. Oh, nice. Got an award. I'm not using Ford's Wi-Fi. Huh? Ooh, Ranchero.
That's a sweet thing.
Jung.
No.
How many years did they make that in? Just a couple of years, didn't
It's like they're like they always like.
Sidewalk, please. Sidewalk. Clear the road. Thank you.
Yeah, and your mom, if she'd like to come, she's probably taking more. Hey, Ganu?
Yes.
So, the English tea is just over there. So, like, they're hurting her with it.
It's on the ground.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I have an option now.
Sidewalk, please.
Ford wagon. Oh. Orange Camaro. There's a Bandit.
This is the red one. That's where you found it there.
Okay, then we're good. We just need three. Oh, no, I get it. No. I'm going to sit on the plane. I would prefer that. Oh, you lost.
This is the one you don't want to do.
Okay, just leave me on Father's Day. Just leave me on Father's Day.
Your hat screams you should be driving this. You see what I mean?
Or in the back seat.
Like, there's a guy with a blue hat. Throw him in the back, he'll match. Looks more comfortable than the cop cars they got today. That car. Oh. It's got brand new tires on it. That's a Volkswagen that you could disguise as a Porsche. Oh. Ferdinand designed both cars. Yep. You'll look at some Porsches and think they're Volkswagens. That's a nice Mustang. Giddy up! Very cool.
So I did that on my 68 Shelf. I was smoking right now. But my car, not yet.
Not yet.
This is a 65 Mustang, Lucy.
I know.
Excuse me?
That's why I like my trucks. Yeah. You can sit inside of the engine. That's what I do.
This one's a light.
Today you can't work on it.
We're at like
You definitely can't work on your car.
What do you mean? You don't have to do anything, bro.
They were talking about how much room's in there. Put a V8 in there. Big block. Say goodbye to all that room. They don't know what they're looking at.
Beautiful little Chevelle, man. It's a nice car.
They had the window closed. I thought I'd get a shot of the driver's side.
Has it pop up like that?
Yeah. And it ain't just like, oh, we can't get your radio. No, it's your CPU. It's
Everything
it's
doesn't
the
work.
hard right.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
you know how expensive? And they do. They do crap out.
around the computer.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Malibu 307. Car's getting some attention right now. A lot of people. DeLorean. I drive that. That looks like Chuck's car when we picked it up. Y'all go to the main video on my channel. You can check that out. That's a big time video, 200,000 plus.
Yeah.
Very cool. 3 people hanging tight. I appreciate that, guys. Got some Model A's and T's driving by. That is a long line to wait in. So you can either car watch or people watch, folks. I mean, it all depends. Look at that guy. He looks hooked up. 390 Ford. GTA. There you go.
I was trying that day.
Good humor ice cream truck. Selling ice cream, no doubt.
See that, Mike?
Look at that. That's a Jag. That's please. What it might look like in certain spots of an engine. Down past the DeLorean. By the corner.
much. We are Model 1, and this is our third year in a row doing this here. So the boys are in fact back in town. And we're super grateful to be here. It's always a great vibe. So much to celebrate the beginning of summer. Father's Day, shout out to all the fathers. My dad's out here today. Happy Father's Day. Woo! What you guys do. We also do celebrate that school is out.
See that? Instead of getting harassed by some security guards, they wave. It's a very cool place. Coachism and I, we found that one person. We know where that person's at, but you just don't go back. There's the pony car.
I think he might be a better bike rider than me.
Uh-huh.
Because he's faster than
Luggage rack. Retro
Want to
key.
give me a
This is I'm thinking, Prince George's car, 1967 Continental. The Prince George. You gotta be kidding me, it's towing the camper. Is it? Certainly might be.
Once he gets good at it.
That's the brand I was thinking of.
We'll have a good one.
I filled
Good to
all
see
the
you.
little ones are all here.
Yeah.
The silver, good condition, one of the silver ones that just look like a pill. Those
Very
things
cool.
go for a lot of money. Oh, exactly. Because they rust so easily. It's really hard to find.
There's an Airstream, guys. Oh wow, very nice. You can see how the rounded roof. Oh, man, oh. These were the cool campers. Club wagon too. Nice custom. Oh, very nice with captain's chairs and a table bench. Very cool. I'd drive that. I'd drive that.
It has a table.
Heck yeah, this is this is for cruising.
This is
for going on a vacation.
This is mine.
I've never seen a paper bands like this.
Oh my god.
Oh, very cool. Look at that, driving by.
I know. That was
They pay me half what I normally do.
I always got to catch these Volkswagens, especially for the mayor. Very cool.
Okay, right there, Dad.
We were on the bikes, the guy
Jeremy, grab one of those.
I think that's the exact same one. Should say Westland Fire Department on it somewhere.
It's from It's the Ford Buffalo model. Not saying it's from Buffalo. It's the Buffalo model. There's a Buffalo right here. Buffalo Appliance Corporation, Buffalo, New York. The fire department could be anywhere, but it was manufactured. You're saying that a fire department had one like that?
No, he said, ain't that the one Jeremy drives? And I said, yes, it should say Department of Westland on it somewhere. You know, because my brother's a firefighter. Now he's a firefighter.
Well, this guy would know. I think he owns it.
Yeah, it's ours.
Does Westland drive this at all?
Who?
Westland Fire Department?
No, this was from Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon?
Yep, but they might have one that looks like it.
Yeah, actually.
If he remembers it from like being younger or something.
Who is that?
It was Joe.
Oh, it's a joke. Okay, now I look like an idiot.
My brother's a firefighter in Westland.
Oh, yeah?
And my son jokingly said, is that the one Uncle Jeremy drives?
Nice guy, yeah.
And I don't know. Look and see if it says Westland.
My fire department in New Jersey actually had a 1919 American LaFrance.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was recently donated to a museum.
Yeah, those
but it
are
was
beautiful.
kept by the department till no one knew how to do anything with it.
That's unfortunate. Those were a little challenging to drive and keep up.
We had a guy that knew everything about it.
Yeah.
He acted like it was his.
Yeah. Well, this is easy because it's just a Ford.
This is wild.
Get the kids in there. They can sit.
He said they could sit in it.
Oh, you guys want to sit in it?
Thank you. Be careful. It's probably very sturdy, even though it's...
Yeah, there's nothing to hurt.
Okay. Don't get your foot out of the hole.
Brother drive.
We got time for everybody. Here, you know what? If you sit in the passenger seat, you get You're pretty good.
Are the holes in the floorboard for a reason?
Yeah, because I didn't patch them yet.
Oh, all right. No, I mean, this looks like it's shaped like a foot.
Yeah, those are actually battery axles.
Okay, interesting question.
Back in the day, that's where all the Ford batteries were.
Okay,
And this happened to have two batteries in it.
okay. Answered that question. Very cool.
I knew you were going to do it one more time.
It's all good. That's a pumper or no?
Yes, it's a pumper.
Okay.
That's what that big thing
Yep,
is in
yep.
the center.
All right.
And it takes the whole engine. There's a lever to unhook the engine.
Yep,
and hook
yeah,
the pump.
yeah. How many gallons will it pump, do you know?
500, I believe.
500.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a smart one.
Okay. Very cool though. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Buffalo Appliance Corporation.
Yeah, that's
Fire.
Ford made the chassis, and then they sent it to
Okay.
Buffalo, New York, and they're the ones that put the rest of her together.
That's awesome. Thank you. Very
That
much.
is cool.
It is.
Well, thanks.
Thank you. Turn right around. This should be at Hearst Fest.
Yeah.
All right. Fort Wayne, Indiana, Hearst. All right. Well, your joke got us information, honey.
Hi, that's cool.
Oh, wooden roof rack. That's pretty cool. Panel van. Studebaker.
Ambulance and he made his Mustang sound like a Mustang.
So I told my dad he needs to buy. Cart my mother around in. Yep. You know, Suburban International. It is a 4-door.
That's all you gotta say. All you gotta say. Great.
It is so cool. That is neat. Tiny little engine, huh? 4-cylinder. Point what though? That is tiny.
That is very tiny.
For a tiny car. Sweet Water Construction. Very cool. Something different. These are electric. No, they're gas. Okay, I see how it is. All up on the front. Front wheel pulls you.
Plastic surgeon comes and he sews it up on the inside and the outside. So there's 30 stitches here, 15 on the outside, 15 on the inside. And my body doesn't like them stitches on the inside. And it tries to reject
Look at
them.
a trailer in those
It's
down.
happened before. I got
Figure that one out.
there's one right
Very
here.
cool.
I broke my arm.
Oh, going on by. Oh.
Leave the children in the dark.
The one living there now.
That's all.
agradecerle a las personas que se hayan donado porque va a
Garage. Ford Motor Company obtained a patent December 5th, 1933, for which the following events consider where you are right now in your proximity to a certain location. Television, aircraft, radio ticket.
I like that one. That's pretty cool. That one's pretty cool.
Oh, not as bad, but it's close. Stand there now.
Here I see some melted watches. Greenfield postcard.
All right.
Well, you know, you can't have everything, right? And in 1966, Mustang alone represented 7% of all U.S. car sales. So, I'm very popular across the country.
I was surprised it was
Thank you very much.